Hello, today's video is going to be about a news story. I've been following a little bit about the Consumer Electronics Show out in Las Vegas, and I read one story about self an Audi self-piloted car. Basically, it's a car that drives itself and can park itself and make turns and all that. And but it's not more for the road as it is specifically for, say, parking garages or other parking facilities, to where you can get dropped off at the entrance of, let's say, a mall or the entrance to a parking garage, and then have the car go park itself. And then when you're done at the mall or you're coming out of your apartment or whatever, you can send a signal through your iPhone to have the car pick you up, and it automatically turns on and then starts and maneuvers through the garage or parking facility, or if it's not a garage or just like a open area, through the aid of sensors and in the car, as well as in the garage and on the road that would travel from where it was parked to where you're at, and then automatically pick you up. It's kind of like they were talking about it is the eliminating the valet, or having to park your car in a garage parking spot and then walk all the way to down several levels to where you have to go to get into your apartment, or park walk to wherever you are at your mall. The other convenience is if it was a mall setting and they had garage parking and you had packages, you wouldn't have to carry the packages all the way to where your car is. You could have the car pick you up. But that's about it. I mean, that's all. I'm gonna leave a link down below to the article, and there's also a video you can watch by a reporter and an Audi personnel that explains it, and they do like a demonstration too. However, and they say that this technology, is about 10 years out and into the future, because specifically, they just now got granted a license to test them. And then you have to have a built-in, sensors into a parking garage, and then sensors in a road that the onboard computer can read and sense and get input back, so it knows how to drive and what to as well as the garage has to be fitted, or garages have to be what they call automated driving or autonomous driving garages, where no customers or pedestrians are allowed in these garages, to obviously reduce the incidence of somebody being run over or whatnot, which is all right. I mean, you just have you don't really need people in the garage to in the first place. But as for something that's really that I think people would want, I mean, I'd be more interested in the Google cars, where you can drive hands-free on the open road, as opposed to having your car park itself in a parking garage and then pick you up at the mall entrance. I mean, that would be the limit of its convenience, at least to me anyway. And I mean, I'm sure that they're going to expand on it to emulate the Google cars that can drive on the open road hands-free. But for now, I just don't see the need for something like that now or even in the future, just for simple parking and pickup. It just seems a little unnecessary, or seems as something that is gadgetry, or the latest gadget. I mean, just because they can do it doesn't mean you really want someone want something to do that for that limited, window of opportunity, because, it doesn't do you any good if it can't, drive hands-free. I mean, when you're only going to a specifically geared, location that have the sensors already embedded in the structure and in the road, and it doesn't do you any good to have this technology if you can't use it in a wide area of places. Now, granted, if you live in an apartment building that has this, and it's a good convenience, you can be dropped off, say at the door, and it's more of a safety feature in the sense of then you don't have to walk that dark parking lot, by yourself, and then whereas the car parks itself, and then the car picks you up in a fully lit, environment, cuts down the, being assaulted or something like that, in a dark parking garage. Well, that would be a positive thing, and that's why somebody might want it, but it would be interesting to see where this technology goes. Let me know what you guys think about this autopilot car and that, and if you've heard other manufacturers getting on the road, and if you also checked out the Google hands-free cars that are out there. So let me know in the comments below, guys, and I'll see you later.